Preparing for your first financial mediation session. Hello, I'm John Hind, Director of Compass Resolution and author of the Divorce Manual. There's now a week or so to go before your first financial mediation session. You're hopefully making good progress with completing your financial booklets, otherwise called Form Es, and your Compass Resolution income and expenditure spreadsheets using the Divorce Manual and video series to help you if necessary. Now, please make sure that your mediator receives these forms a day or so before the first session so that they can prepare a draft financial summary for the session. If these aren't received by the mediator at least a day before the session starts, the session may need to be rescheduled. You should also have received our terms of business email and mediation agreement, among other documents. Please send your mediator an email confirming that you've read and agree our business terms and mediation agreement principles in the email form requested. Otherwise, again, I'm afraid the mediation session cannot begin. Thinking now about your first session and assuming that you want to make as much progress as possible, of course, during that session, the aim of this video is to give you a sense of what you can expect to cover and achieve if you come well prepared and work well enough with the mediator and your former partner. The first mediation session will feel like it passes by very quickly, requiring you to be clear and focused from the start about what you'd like to achieve and, importantly, what can realistically be achieved by the end of the first mediation session. To help you with this and to manage your expectations, here are 6 common and realistic outcomes for your first financial mediation session. Number 1, you will have, hopefully by the end of the session, established a shared commitment to work together in mediation and a shared sense of purpose to reach fair financial outcomes together in a dignified and constructive way. Second, you will have a completed draft financial summary with the mediator based on up-to-date figures taken from your financial booklet, Form E, and income spreadsheets, which you can continue to build on between and during the subsequent sessions. Remember that you and your former partner will need to feel satisfied with the accuracy of the financial information before you feel ready to explore your financial options. Third, in the first session, you should be given an opportunity to share your current thinking, your approach, and your reasoning about the 4 main areas of financial needs and your ideas about how these are going to be met, namely your housing needs, your income needs, your children's needs, and your pension needs. You're referred to a separate video series to help you prepare your approach. The mediator would, of course, be able to support you with this and provide you with legal information and guidance where necessary. Please remember that as well as explaining your current thinking, approach, and reasoning, it will equally be important to maintain an open, humble, and curious mindset, ready to explore other ideas, other views, and approaches expressed by others during the process. It will be incredibly important that you feel able to develop your thinking, exploring new ideas and developing new options with the mediator and your former partner during the session, given sufficient time. Fourth, by the end of the first session, you should hopefully have a clear sense of how well you, your former partner, and the mediator communicate and work together as a unit, reflecting on what improvements you can each make to the process for the next session. Fifth, by the end of the first session, you should also have a very clear plan of action with clear tasks for each person and a clear time frame, which the mediator will set out in a confidential and privileged outcome summary. This may include a decision, for example, to involve other financial experts if needed to help you and your former partner reach fair financial outcomes. Sixth, finally, if you need to use the session to address urgent issues and make short-term decisions, please let the mediator know as soon as possible so that they can check that you and your former partner both wish to use the session for this purpose, since this is likely to affect what else can realistically be covered in the time. So, in summary, by the end of the first mediation session, first financial session, you should have a draft financial summary to work with. You should have a clear idea of yours and your former partner's current thinking and approach to the four areas of financial need: housing, income, children, and pensions. You should have a clear idea how well you and your former partner have worked together so you can decide whether to continue in mediation, and the mediator can help you with this decision as well, of course. You should have a clear plan of action, time frame and tasks set out in your mediator's outcome summary to include, for example, tasks for you, your partner, and the mediator. An agreement to instruct a financial expert to support you both, such as a financial neutral. Specific chapter and sections in the divorce manual to refer to for further information. An idea of when next to meet, ready to develop your financial options with any additional information you've been asked to provide. It will be essential to come to the session with a clear, focused, collaborative mindset, ready and committed to play a positive and constructive role in the decision-making process. Good luck, and thanks very much for watching.